The weather was glorious last week. During last weekend, we spent time preparing for the rain to come. We've been clearing the areas around the vegetable patches, getting ready for excavating the ground to level it and to start building our seed-raising house and our raised beds, which will be home for our berries and asparagus to live. The weather was perfect for being outside all weekend. We were able to pull out the saltbush we planted in a row near one of the vegetable gardens around 8 years ago. We're hoping they survive where they are now among all the natives that we've planted along the boundaries of our property. I watered them in, but after all the rain that we've had this week, they will certainly be well watered in now. We used this contraption my husband made for lifting things on the end of our tractor. It's come in really handy this winter for moving some of the fruit trees and now for moving the saltbush. We are continually planting trees on our property, as not all of them survive. We've learnt a lot about which native plants and trees do well on our land and which ones don't. Even though saltbush was recommended for our area, the heavy frosts that we receive were too cold for them when we planted them 12 years ago. This is why we ended up planting the rest of our saltbush plants closer to the house. They've survived well in the shelter of our home garden, but now we will see if they can survive being in the boundaries once again. There were signs of the changing season coming last week, and then the weather turned back again. It's the natural process in our area. There's always a hint of warmer weather, and then it disappears again, going cold, and then it will become warm again. This pattern of going warm and then cold happens a few times, and then we start to feel the true change. Our apricot tree blossoms began to come out before the rain, so we might have a lack of apricots once again this summer. The blossoms won't set because of the rain and hail we've received this week, but hopefully some of the blossoms that haven't opened just yet will still have time to set. But from the past few years of rain in late winter and early spring, and no fruit setting, I'm not holding my breath. This week we have seen some wild weather and everything is very wet and we haven't had much time outside at all. But the seedlings that I have been sowing are growing so well. I have my first tomatoes growing in one tray. This will be the first tray of a few trays of tomatoes to come. And I've got some flowers ready to go in the ground, which I'm hoping I will get in very soon, as the ground is nice and wet and perfect for getting some of these flower seedlings out. There have been some nice slow moments to appreciate things before things scale up again and we're chasing our tails in spring and summer. This weather is forcing us to rest, so for now we will take time to be slow. And I look forward to sharing more of our homestead and the changes coming to our garden over the next few seasons. I hope you have a lovely week, friends, and I will see you again very soon.